What's good, YouTube? I'm Nobody. Welcome to Rags to Ultimate. If you're new to my channel here, then this is the first time that I've played Sims on the channel. So we're going to start up a series that will be released once a week for The Sims, along with some other games. So if you want to keep posted on that, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you're aware whenever I release anything new. As for the people who are coming in from my other videos, I will be still releasing Space Engineers on a weekly basis, at least once a week, possibly 2 times a week. But I've decided to add in some extra games into the rotation just so I don't get bored by playing the same game all the time. So there's going to be quite a few new games coming, so make sure that you pay attention to that. It's probably a couple that you play because we're going along the same lines of building for everything. But we're going to be doing a Rags to Ultimate challenge, and what I mean by that is we're going to start out with $0 and living on an empty lot, and we're going to push our way up to having every aspiration and every skill maxed out. We're going to go ahead and get rid of our money as soon as we go in, and we're also going to randomize our traits. The only thing that I've decided to start out with is going to be the Painter Extraordinaire Muser aspiration. That way we can start working on getting some money up pretty early. But we're going to randomize our traits here. So it looks like we are non-committal, evil, and mean. Non-committal is going to be a little bit hard. This is going to be interesting because one of the romance aspirations requires us to marry our soulmate, which is going to be kind of interesting if we're non-committal. So we're going to have to fight for that. I like that. I'm just doing these things just to add in a little bit of flavor into the Let's Play. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we're starting out in Willow Creek, and we're going to pick Bargain Bend here, which is just a 30 by 20 lot. And we're going to base ourselves out of Bargain Bend to start with, probably at least until the mansion aspiration. So we're going to come in here, and the first thing I'm going to do is open up the cheat menu, and that's Control-Shift-C, and I'm going to type testing cheats on so I can cheat out the money. And then we're just going to type money space 0 to get rid of the money. So if you want to play along with this, that's how you get rid of your money pretty easily. I'm not running any mods except for MC Command Center, and the only reason I'm running that is in case we need to bug fix or bug squash or something like that. Like if the character gets stuck on whatever, we can reset them easily. That's the only real reason I'm running it. But we're going to run everything completely vanilla to start with. This is all base game. And once we get through all the base game stuff, I'll install another pack. And then basically install packs as we go. As we finish up one pack, we'll install another. And I'm going to let you guys vote on which packs we install. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to run around here and pick all this stuff up for food money. And just sell it off straight from our inventory. It's a good way to make some decent cash in beginning game and not run low on funds and basically starve to death. So I'm just gonna keep running around here until the event starts, the welcome wagon starts, and then when the welcome wagon starts, we're gonna basically break off and do that real quick and head over to the park to gather around there and work on some needs. I believe we can take a shower over at the gym as well, so we'll be using that. And we'll probably work on our... And we're probably going to use the easel over at the museum to begin with. That way we don't have to go spending a couple hundred simoleons as soon as we get started. Okay, it looks like they're not ready to come up here yet, so we might have a few minutes to run around. I'm just basically running around here and looking at anything that I can gather, and I'm gathering it up. Okay, it looks like they're starting to come up here for the welcome wagon, and I think I've made a full round anyway, so we're going to come over here when we're finished with that and invite our neighbors in. Okay, see if he can make it here in time. He was kind of far away. Hopefully we make it in before they end the welcome wagon here, because I don't want to make enemies out of anyone to start with. Okay, good. We made it. Not to mention we got some free food over here that we might as well take a piece of while we're at it. I'm making sure to talk to these guys as much as I can, work on the relationships a little bit, because we're going to need to have a few friends for the Friend of the World aspiration, which we should be doing directly after this. So I'm just running around chatting with everybody for a few minutes until this is over with, and they all run away. We're going to let them eat real quick, and then we're going to probably go take care of our bladder need over at the park while we're running around grabbing stuff, and then we'll head over to the... I'm guessing about that time we might need a shower, so we'll head over to the gym, and then we'll start working on our aspiration a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of that food into his inventory there, so we've got it for later. Save us a little bit of money. So we're going to head over to Magnolia Blossoms here and go use the restroom and just continue to go around and gather everything that we can. We got quite a few over at our place, so hopefully we won't have to do this too long before we can get our bed up. I think we're going to start out trying to get a bed and all of that fun stuff, just a little box that we live in, as quickly as possible. And once we get to painting, I think it's going to be a lot easier. Painting's a really good source of money. In fact, I believe it could be the best source of money in the game once you get up high painting. Okay, I believe I've got them queued up for everything, so let's go ahead and see what we've got in our inventory so we can sell it off. We've gotten quite a bit of stuff here, so hopefully we can make some decent cash off of this. Now, if you're doing this challenge and you're starting out like I am with the gathering stuff here, the best thing to do with these mysterious time capsules is just sell them without opening them. A lot of times they'll lose value when you open them, so you're better off selling it just as it is. I need to check to see if my MCC is updated because I don't think it is. I keep getting an exception thrown by it, and I got to figure out why. Alright, so now that we're done with that, he needs to worry. Let's go ahead and top off our bladder. Maybe ponder some moves here. Grab us some food. I think we're going to need a little bit of food off of the grill here. Actually, no, we've got food in our inventory, so we'll go ahead and take a piece of this. And it's got... Oh, this does not go bad. Good. Yeah, we're definitely going to hold on to that. That's free food at the beginning of the game for quite a while, actually. That'll last us a few days, I believe. And we're going to wash our hands a few times just to get caught up there. And we have about 616 simoleons, so that should be enough for a bed, at least, and maybe one or two items that we could use back at the house. So that's really, really good. I think what we're going to do before we go to sleep or anything is we're going to go ahead and head over and start painting at least one or two paintings just so we can get started on this. We're going to have to be inspired, so we're going to cancel that. We don't really want to do that. We don't want to get focused or anything. We want to be inspired, so I'm going to let him eat real quick and wash up a little bit. Alright, so we're going to cancel this and we're going to head over and go to the museum, and we're going to probably look at a few paintings when we get there. Hopefully we can get inspired while we're there. That way we can get this whole first milestone of the aspiration knocked out as quickly as possible. We can sleep here too, that's really good, and wash up. Actually, we can do pretty much everything except for make food here, so we can pretty much live at the museum until we get us a place if we need to. Let me check the lot traits on this one. That's what I thought. We're going to go ahead and add natural light to the museum because that's only fitting that a museum has that. We're going to add that at our lot too. That'll help us get inspired a lot better and make better paintings and stuff back at our place. Okay, we're going to nap a few times and then head upstairs and start painting in the morning. He's not getting inspired by these paintings at all, but he should be inspired by his first painting or two that he does. We're going to do small classic paintings to start with, and we're going to be using the museum's easel to do it because we can make those quicker and easier, and they cost less money to start as well. So if we do lose money, hopefully we won't lose as much money off. This dude just comes up here and just starts painting in our way. That's messed up. Hopefully he hurries up and gets out of the way here. That's just rude. We'll let our guy chat downstairs a little bit while we're waiting on this guy. Okay, we're going to scrap his painting because that was rude. And we're going to start our small classic painting. So what we need to do to start with is paint for 5 hours, and we need to start 3 paintings while inspired. So we need to hurry up and get inspired as quickly as we can from these paintings. Now we can inspire ourselves when we paint, so that'll be a good thing. We gained 2 simoleons off of that first painting, not too bad. At least we didn't lose money off of it. Alright, we are finally inspired. So we're just going to continue to paint for a few times, just to finish this up. Ooh, we got 107 simoleons off of that one, so that was a profit of 57 simoleons. So he's already starting to make some money here, which is really good. We've got enough for an easel or a bed. I don't think we have enough for both. We're going to go ahead and make up a little bit more money before we head back to our lot. We're going to try to get built up at our lot as quickly as we can here. So, a couple more paintings. He needs 2 more hours painting, so we'll just let him paint until then. And hopefully we've made enough to get some stuff up at the house. Alright, we've moved on to small abstract paintings now, which I believe will make you a little bit more money than the classic paintings. We still haven't, we just hit the 5-hour milestone. So we need to sell 3, complete 3 emotional, and that'll be it. And then head back over. Time to head back over to our place and see if we can maybe buy a bed and some stuff like that, because he's getting so tired that he's about to fall asleep on himself. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is buy a bed. Okay, we're just going to start with the cheap old Mod Pod sleeper here. Just put it out in the middle of nowhere. And now that we have a bed, we're going to need some plumbing. So let's go ahead and see if we can get a toilet. And under appliances, we'll see. Okay, we need 375 for that. We've only got 302. So we can't get a fridge yet. We're going to be a few simoleons short of being able to paint at our place too, I believe. Yeah, we need 350 plus another 50 to do our first painting. So let's go ahead and let him sleep real quick. And once he's done with that, we'll go ahead, we'll move forward and go grab some more stuff around the area if we can. He's out of food as well, which means he'll probably have to go cook at the park. So we'll head on over to the park real quick and get some food before we starve to death here. And head on back once we're done with that. We're gonna gather up while we're at the park as well, so might as well use the restroom here. We're gonna start with hot dogs. This girl's up to no good. It's 2:56 in the morning and this teen is sitting up here at the park. I wonder what she's up to. Can't be anything good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and toss this in his inventory. That way we've got a little bit to eat later without having to spend any more money. Now, they're going to go bad before we eat them, but that's fine. We can deal with that. We're going to run around and grab some stuff while we're here. Seems like none of the plants are quite ready yet, but a lot of these things are respawning, like the dirt mounds and things like that are respawning. So we're just going to grab up what we can while we're here. Hopefully we can make up just at least enough for getting our painting easel back at the house, because if we can do that, we can move forward pretty quickly. Okay, so we've gotten everything out of here. Let's go ahead and sell this off and see how much we make. We got a Hypno Frog, which is pretty rare. That's 25. I think, yeah, we're definitely going to have enough to get started on our painting, so that's really good. Alright, yeah, that leaves us 474. That's enough for an easel and for our first painting. So let's head on back to our place and get started on that. Okay, so we're buying our first easel here. Now that we've got that, we're going to go ahead and start one of the little $50 paintings. Actually, we've got enough for the $100 painting, so let's go ahead and do that. Maybe he gets confident and we can do some confident. We got inspired. That's cool though, because that'll probably allow us to sell our paintings for more. If nothing else, we can let our social drop quite a bit. That way we can get sad. Okay, let's see what we need for a shower. Okay, we're going to need 375 for a shower. This should get us to a shower. Yes, it will. And we're going to go ahead and grab our first shower. Moving everything as close together as I possibly can so we can make us a small little square as well. before we're done. And we're going to need a TV so we can get our fun up, because without our fun, he's not going to want to paint. So we're just going to get one of these little cheap children's televisions here and just put it in front of the shower. And that should give us a nice little tight area that we can put a box around and keep painting. Okay, he's going to have to sleep before he does anything. Just a little bit. And then we can resume the painting. And he's sad too. This is perfect. We can start up some sad paintings real quick. And he needs food. So let's go ahead and see about grabbing. We need $3.75 for that. We're going to have to finish up a couple paintings before we can get there. Poor guy's just miserable. Okay, $4.58. That should be enough. We've got a painting started. So let's go ahead and place the refrigerator here. I think we're going to put it right there, and that'll give us our square area. Actually, if we move this in just here, we can bring this up to here. Yeah, that'll give us enough room to get in the shower and everything, and we can make a smaller square. Perfect. And let's go ahead and give ourselves a roof here. We're going to need quite a bit for that. It's going to be about $8.40 to fill this up. And we're going to finish up our last sad painting. I'm going to let him eat real quick because he was about to starve to death, and he's still low on social, so he's sad. And we can finish up our last sad painting here. Oh, we got a confident painting. Nice. Don't know why he's confident, but he is. Milestone complete. So we can sell that off. We're going to need quite a bit of money before we do anything, but we can go talk to Mortimer now that we don't need the sadness anymore. Get our social up just a tad. And now we can sleep. Alright, so we got him working on his fun and his social here. Summer came over, and we are watching TV while we're talking to her. And he's kind of hungry, so we're going to grab him a ham and cheese sandwich while he's doing all of this. Making really good friends with Summer here. Okay, so we're going to take a thoughtful shower here real quick just so we can get inspired and start painting some more. We need some excellent paintings, so let's go ahead and add the trait. There we go. We've got the natural light trait lot. Now that we don't have to worry about the emotional paintings. And we'll grab us some apples. We can sell that off to the collector and continue on. Nice, we just made our first masterpiece. That's a 1500 simoleon masterpiece. So that means we can now build us some walls around here. And even afford a door. We're just going to go with the cheapo door. We don't really want the glass door. We're just going to go with this one, I guess. There we go. And we're going to give him a light, too. That way he's not in the dark. And we have our own little house, finally. So we're just going to make him paint as much as he can in the time being until we can get up enough. I want to get up to about 20,000 simoleons before we move into the next episode. That way we can start renovating the house a little bit. Ooh, masterpiece again. It shouldn't take us too long to get to 20,000. We keep this up. He's quite the painter, actually. Already made 2 masterpieces. He doesn't understand what excellent means, I guess. He got another masterpiece. Out of the 8 excellent paintings that he's done, 3 of them have been masterpieces. That one wasn't an expensive masterpiece, but it was a masterpiece nonetheless. And we're almost at the point now where he can buy his first potion as well, so that's a good thing. Level 8 in painting. Yet another masterpiece? Yep, another masterpiece. Nice. And another masterpiece. Wow, he's just the masterpiece king. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and let him eat his cereal here. He deserves it. All we need to do now is view 3 paintings at the museum. And I'm going to go ahead, while I'm thinking about it so I don't forget about it later, we're going to buy his first potion that he needs so he doesn't get old. There we go, and we should be good. That'll allow us to do what we need to do for the challenge with the aspirations. Okay, heading on over to the museum now, just so we can view a couple paintings there and finish up our milestone for the aspiration. Then we're going to have to make, I believe it's 5 masterpieces, which for this guy shouldn't be a piece of regular Van Gogh. Okay, time to head on back to, and we need level 10 painting skill and 5 more master. Get him back to the grind here. We're just going to make him keep working and working and working until he can't work anymore, and then take care of our needs. That way he can get through this quickly. He needs to make some money for the house. Make him work hard to start with, that way he can take it easy later. He walks outside to pass it. Okay, we'll let him sleep. Oh, this is funny. He can't get to the bed here. I'm going to have to move some stuff around. Actually, I'm going to have to make this just a little bit bigger, I think. Which we can afford to do that now, so I'm not too worried about it. There we go. Opened it up a bit so he can get around in here. Now you can go to sleep, buddy. And when he wakes up, we'll let him watch some TV. And sell that. Okay, Summer wants to come over. We're going to let her come over, and we're going to work on some paintings while she's here. Let's go ahead and cancel this so he can take a shower real quick while she's on her way. At least get him to green. Yay, another masterpiece. So we are getting close to being done with this one, and we should have enough money by the time we finish this one up to build us a nice little house. So that'll be the next episode. I'm going to go ahead and leave this one here and just keep painting for a little while. And I will see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching the video all the way through. If you haven't already, please drop a like to let me know that you did. Also, if you haven't already, think about subscribing and hitting the bell notification to be alerted when a new video goes live. If you like what you saw and you want to see more, click one of the videos on your screen now. Thank you. Have a nice day.